Many people want to get out of debt but find themselves overwhelmed. Americans owe $5,221 and $17,064 on average in credit card and personal loan debt, respectively. Add car payments, medical bills and other forms of debt to the equation, and you can find it even more challenging to find relief from your overwhelming debt balances, especially if your income is on the lower end. Fortunately, there are strategies you can employ to turn your dreams of a debt-free life into reality. These strategies may help you tackle the debt, if you have a low income. So, let's go to the video to see what are those in steps. Step 1. Stop taking on new debt. If you borrow money from one source to pay another, you're shuffling debt around instead of paying it off. Sometimes this can be beneficial, like opening a new balance transfer credit card to take advantage of a 0% APR introductory period, or consolidating your debt into a personal loan with a lower interest rate. Generally, however, when trying to pay down debt, you must stop taking on new debt. Don't open new credit cards or apply for loans unless you have strategic reasons, and freeze all unnecessary spending. Step 2. Determine how much you owe. If you're overwhelmed by debt, it's tempting to ignore the bills that keep coming. Facing what you owe can be intimidating, but if you're going to pay it off, you need an exact figure. Make a list of every outstanding credit card statement, medical bill, loan payment or utility bill, and add up what you owe. Next to the principal balance, write the interest rate, late fees and any possible penalties you might have to pay. Without a clear picture of your financial situation, figuring out how to pay off debt with a low income is impossible. Step 3. Create a budget. A budget lets you see where your income is coming from and where it's going. Start by listing all your sources of income and recurring, fixed expenses. Fixed expenses are items such as rent or car payments, which don't change month to month. Now, subtract the difference between your total income and your fixed expenses. The remainder is the money you have available towards variable expenses, such as groceries and clothes, and your debt. Determine how much cash to set aside monthly for variable expenses that cannot be cut out, like groceries, and then earmark the remaining cash for paying off debt. Put a line item in your budget for debt payments, stick to it and increase it whenever possible. Step 4. Pay off the smallest debts first. After adding up everything you owe, the total number might look intimidating. Getting out of debt on a low income isn't easy, but celebrating small milestones can keep you going, and decreasing your number of creditors will ease your anxiety. You may try using the debt snowball method, which involves paying off your smallest bills. Take care of that $200 balance at the car repair shop, or on a credit card, for instance, and then use that money toward paying off your next smallest debt. Seeing those small balances go to zero will give you the pride and belief that you can eventually live debt-free, and will clear more accounts from your ledger faster than if you tackled the largest debts first. With the debt snowball, you pay off your smallest debt first and then apply the payments you were using toward that to pay the next smallest debt. Step 5. Start tackling larger debts. Once you've paid off the smaller bills, there are several approaches you can take to tackle large debts. One approach is the debt avalanche method, where you make the minimum payments on each bill, then use the rest to pay off the debt with the highest interest rate. Those interest charges add to your debt every month, so stopping the worst bill from accruing will put money back in your pocket. With this method, you're keeping more of the money you make each month, increasing your ability to make larger debt payments. Step 6. Look for ways to earn extra money. If you're still struggling with how to pay off debt with no money, look for opportunities to increase your income. For better or worse, the gig economy has created a variety of opportunities online, including dog sitting, ride sharing, food delivery and graphic design. If you can find creative ways to maximize your free time, put that extra cash toward your debt. Step 7. Boost your credit scores. Improving your credit score can also help you get out of debt. When you have a low score, you almost always pay higher interest rates on everything from credit cards to personal loans. When you have higher interest rates, more of your payments are going towards interest, as opposed to paying down the principal, says Adem Salida, CEO and co-founder of the debt relief company in New York City. This perpetuates your debt load, and means you have to use more of your dollars to knock down the principal on any balances or debts owed. In addition, when you have bad credit, the options for consolidating debt, or transferring your debts to lower APR accounts are much more limited. If you're facing this challenge, there are various ways to help improve your credit score. These include checking your credit reports to ensure there are no mistakes, staying on top of payments and paying bills on time every month, not applying for new accounts too often, and reducing your credit utilization ratio. Step 8. Explore debt consolidation and debt relief options. If the interest keeps piling up, you may want to explore debt consolidation options first, and then, as a last resort, debt relief. Debt consolidation. Debt consolidation is often a personal loan that pays off your outstanding debt, and combines the balances into a single payment to your new lender. Debt relief. Debt relief or debt forgiveness companies offer to negotiate with creditors on your behalf, and try to convince them to decrease the amount of money you owe. Even if you have a low income, getting out of debt doesn't have to be far-fetched. Instead, follow these strategies to start making strides towards eliminating those pesky balances. Also, consider a debt consolidation loan if you have several debts with high interest rates, to help you get out of debt faster. Ultimately, taking action sooner than later will help you improve your credit score, and get one step closer to attaining financial freedom. From this video we brought you how to get out of debt with a low income in 8 simple steps. If you got this video helpful, please give a thumbs up to the video. Don't forget to share this with your friends. Subscribe the channel for more important videos like this. Thanks for watching.